She always saw him on the bad guy paper targets. That Dufresne. Not that he was a bad guy. Dufresne was a very good guy. Her mentor. She adored him. She just expected him. Even there, somewhere in the woods. She looked at her watch. 3 hours she'd been out. Her legs shook. Cold or exhaustion, she couldn't tell and didn't care. Spirit strong, flesh weak. This is the Upper Peninsula, after all. A white wilderness every which way, the odd contrail against the blue. She eyed the timber one more time. The steady thud of her heartbeat emptied out her ears, and she could hear the faint roar of a distant snowmobile. Run, hardball. She couldn't help but smile when she spotted the smoke. Bronwyn had to be Welsh for pyro. She'd have laughed if she had the breath to spare. Christ, the man loved building a fire, balling newspaper and fashioning lattices of kindling and sticks. He'd wanted to saw the rounds with a chainsaw himself, but she paid the Harrisons every winter to keep them stocked up, so he'd settled for splitting and stacking. She invited Bronwyn to run with her, but he passed, needing an objective, a task, a place to run to. He had a vanity about classic, useful manliness, and she liked it. This morning in the blankets, she watched him sling on his Carhartt jacket and grab the axe from against the wall. He let it lay on his shoulder just so. The sight of him standing there sent a chain drive of desire wheeling inside of her, and she ordered him back into bed. And then, after it was over, the same crank turned and sent her off snowshoeing out the door before she had her coat zipped up. There was little to do out here but be an animal. She and Bronwyn weren't dumb together, just physical. No pretending otherwise. And maybe that was the state of their relationship now 4 months into whatever this was. A few 3 glasses of Pinot dates, a Bay Area weekend, a Santa Barbara weekend, a brief campaign through Yosemite that left her more sore than she wanted to admit. And now the UP. Good sex. Very good, like exceptional. High standards in that regard, the both of them. She and Braun were in a conjoined period of life lust or something. That's how she had put it, if anyone asked. The chopping woodsman and the running snow runner. Perfect. Well, almost perfect. At the edges, a niggling sense that he was getting a bit earnest by the fire in the warm blanket with wine, inhaling her hair, sighing. She could feel him trying to commune with her from time to time, dropping inmost sentiments, gauging her reaction. His hopes to live close to nature the rest of his life. A professed admiration for Scrimshaw. She had to cover up her sudden laugh with a cough at that one. Scrimshaw? She shouldn't be so hard on him, though. He was sweet, he was. And sexy. Just a bit corny. Seeing the smoke from the fire he'd so carefully constructed, she suddenly realized something that stopped her cold. This setting, the weather, their easy companionship, would to a guy like him be perfectly romantic. He might propose. And she might say yes. You would. I might. You fucking would say yes, you sap. Figure out the work stuff and the living arrangements, but say yes because maybe corny becomes cute, and good is just good enough. Your mother's given up asking if you even want children, and Dufresne has been dropping hints that you gotta have a support structure. See? All these DEA people, they need their families. She pulled off her hat and let the steam rise off her head. Like the idea of marriage was smoking inside her skull. She trudged toward the cabin, a little lodge she'd inherited from her childless aunt and uncle. She clocked Bronwyn's footsteps all over the place, circling the house, trodden places at the windows, as if he had been measuring them. She'd mentioned a draft earlier. Looked like he had tried to...